Good afternoon and happy Saturday, everybody. Hopefully you made it through the week, also with all of your limbs intact, but if not, then hopefully you can find a doctor that can take care of that burn and whatever else is going on. But hey, regardless, we are here on the weekend. It's just getting started, sort of. I'm just going to tell myself over and over again that weekend's just getting started right up until about 11 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday night, right before I have to go back to work. So I'll live my fantasy, you live yours. Anyway, hopefully you guys are having a good day so far. We are back again for some more 5v5 Grand Arena. I am your buddy Vex Nihilo, and we're going to get some stuff done today. I'm looking forward to this one for a couple of different reasons. Let's go ahead and hop into our game cam, and we'll talk about some of the reasons why. So popping over here, let's go ahead and just hop right in. We've got a little over an hour before the arena closes, and as you can see, my opponent has not moved quite yet. And I have a feeling that I might know why, but let's go ahead and hop in here and take a look-see. So shout out to our opponent Scavenger from Commandos of the Gray. I like it. And probably in my mind, my assumption is the reason he hasn't moved quite yet is because, like you can see here, we do outmatch him in most every way. He does have some really good tunes, some strong Inquisitors over there. And then 3 GLs to my 4, a couple of good bounty hunters and so on. But the big one that I'm sure you guys probably noticed is an R7 Reva, who has one of the Omicrons. I am going to be completely honest. I do not know exactly. I've never faced off against Reva. I do know that she is a fairly reliable counter to Jedi Master Kenobi. But I do know that you kind of need this one to really make it work, which is the Death Mark for 2 turns, excluding Galactic Legends, obviously. But she has that one. He has that one. His character, she had whatever. Anyway, so he does have an R7 Reva, but he only has 3 GLs to my 4, and then Datacron wise, does have an okay inventory, some of the 15% ones that we all love so much, thanks CG. But then ship-wise, once again, this is where I kind of saw an opportunity. He does have both of 2 of the 3 meta fleets. I need to start getting used to that. There are now 3 meta fleets, but neither of them are at 7 stars. As a matter of fact, the Profundity is only at 4. Executor is at 5. A 6-star Finalizer does not even have the Radis at all. And then his Malevolence looks to be the strongest ship that he has at the moment. Ship-wise, all the usual suspects in here, some strong First Order characters, Rebel characters, and so on. So a 7-star TIE Defender with a Relic 3 Iden, that's nothing to ignore. 5-star TIE Interceptor, so he can get some work done, but I kind of took a chance here. Let's go ahead and pop onto the map, and I will show you. Over here. Hopefully he starts moving pretty soon. I'd really like him to see him move. And like I was saying earlier, I have a feeling I might know why. This is an assumption. I could be completely wrong. But I'm kind of feeling like the reason he hasn't moved yet is because I didn't make it easy for him this time. A strong Rolo team, Mon Mothma team, because there's no Jabba, so no worries about a cleanup there. A decently strong Qui-Gon team. Not really going to use my clones except for on gas. So I went ahead and put Shakti on there, and then our Jedi Master Kenobi team with Padme in there just for the cleanse, and also just because I wanted to keep Grandmaster Yoda for any Jedi shenanigans I want to pull on offense. And then obviously Gas is now with his full Relic squad, so that's way too valuable of a team to split it up. Decently powerful Datacron with the crit damage, armor pin, and then the protection up, and then the turn meter whenever somebody grants a buff. So it's not an easy team to beat. He does have Reva. He can beat this, and that's okay, because we go up north here, and I also dropped my SLKR on defense, along with a 15% Cron, I believe. Or no, I'm wrong. The defense Cron with some health steal, some extra health in there as well. So don't get any of these benefits, but I saved the 15% ones for offense. And I'll explain a little bit more in just a minute here. Also put down my Malgus team with the Twin Towers, wanted to make this one as strong as possible to hopefully trip him into using his Eternal Emperor on that one. I believe that we have one of the 15% ones there. Yes, we do. None of the rest of this really matters. I need to get bad still up a little bit higher. By the time I do, I'll probably won't have this data cron anymore anyway. But gonna need a GL for this one, probably using his Luke for that. Hopefully using his JML, or I'm sorry, his SE for this team right here. A kind of a pushover bounty hunter team, some first order right over there. Drop his Reva against my JMK, and then he'll be down to what has he got? His SLKR, I believe it is. And I'm assuming he's probably not watching the stream, so I can go in the back here. I pulled Treya off of defense because I wasn't sure whether or not he would deploy Reva on defense, and I did take a look at his data. He does not change around his defense a whole lot, unlike our last opponent, who's all over the place. Good on him. But this opponent is pretty static with what he does. However, obviously this is the first round of 5v5 GAC, so it's been a few weeks since our last 5v5. So the data is old, and he's definitely upgraded some stuff since then. I didn't see Reva anywhere on his old stuff, so it looks like he might have got her recently. But if he dropped her on defense, then Omi Treya, along with the Omi Savage, is one of the most reliable counters for that. So we'll get into his defense in just a moment, but I thought about doing both, but I did just decide to go ahead and do my just my Leviathan on defense. He does have the Profundity, but it's at 4 stars. It's kind of a toss. It's basically going to be whoever gets down to their ultimate first. And then if he does, then that one's definitely over. Maybe the fleet can last out long enough, but with that periodic damage that's done once the Profundity blows its ultimate, I doubt it. But anyway, that would have him force him to use his Profundity, and then it's still got a decently strong Negotiator team, a Home 1 team. And I could have put my Executor on defense, but again, he does have the Chimera and a pretty strong TIE Defender, so he could counter both of those. And using Star Wars Galaxy Heroes.gg, I'm just going to call it .gg for short, it does show that he typically likes to put his Executor on defense. So I can take out his Executor with my own Chimera, but I always kind of like to have that safety thing just in case. Like you guys can see here, the main story here is we can get a full clear. And I'm going to show you why. I do not see any GLs on defense. And as a matter of fact, this is exactly the same defense that he deployed in his last 5v5, which was several weeks ago, -1 detail, which is the Iden team here. But like you can see, there's nothing that's really going to give me a whole lot of trouble, except that this guy, I'll explain why in just a little bit here. I'm trying to remember who I was going to throw up against that one. I think it is the CLS team. I thought about having CLS go up against the Radis team that you guys saw up north, but that is an incredibly fast G12 Moth Gideon. It's like 319. So I thought about using Star Killer on this one, but that's the Gid Matrix. He would go first before even my Mara. Pull back all the turn meter, and then they're just kind of going to town on me. So I didn't want to risk that. Also, I put my my old Ben as a tank on defense, so I'd be running with a. I'm going to be running with Juhani, who I got the Omicron for, by the way, in Team War. Looking forward to seeing how well she does on that one. But she's still a Gear 12, not a reliable tank that could withstand the assault from all that protection up and the courage or whatever you call it. So anyway, have a feeling that the 3 teams that are in the back are probably not going to be a whole lot to deal with if it stays true to the data that I saw. But as you can see up north here, once again, no GLs, but he does have his Treya team here with the Omi Savage. And then this Radis team down here that has a 15% cron, I believe. Yes, it does. A little bit of health steal and some offense, nothing to shake a stick at. And then I think this was the other, 15% there, some health steal, and then a little bit of chunky defense. So let's go ahead and pop into our game plan. Game plan. There we go. Oh, why am I turning it off? I'm sorry. There we go. Okay, so in our game plan, I tried to split myself up as best as I could, and I have plenty of leftover here. So for the north zone here, we're going to drop our Eternal Emperor on Treya. We're not going to play around. Just, you know, we don't have SLKR, but SE usually takes care of this one fairly reliably. For his GG team that you saw up there, I'm actually going to do a Jedi Knight Luke, Jedi Knight Revan team. This time, I'm going to do Jedi Knight Luke lead, which is what I should have done in my last one versus that, I don't even remember what that team was. A Dash team or a Bounty Hunter team, that Bounty Hunter team. If I'd have run a Luke lead, we would have been able to reduce the speed, get a lot more of those mass swarms, be able to drop the mass stun a lot more often. We probably would have walked away with that one a little bit easier, but we still wouldn't have won because my opponent one-shot everything, just like I kind of figured he would, which is okay. Our Traya team is actually going to go up against Radis there because my CLS is being deployed against his Gidmate team. We're going to use our own GG team, which I pulled off of defense specifically because I thought that he might stick to the same defense. And for his Mando team, it's actually a really good counter for that one. Gas is going to go up against his Darth Revan team. It'll be the first time that I drop a Gas team with the Relic 501st. It's not a really chunky DR team, and there's no Datacron on there, but I just don't like it. It's not fun. JML is going to go up with just JML and Hermit Yoda against his Qui-Gon team. Like you saw, most of them are Gear 12 anyway. And then a Galactic Legend being on offense disables Qui-Gon's Omicron, so probably won't be a big deal there. Wampa is going to go up against Iden, and then if he follows the same pattern as before, he's going to have a Mon Mothma team in the back that we're going to go up against with Iden. Troopers are going to take care of the Night Sisters, and my Starkiller team is going to walk all over his Dash team that does not have the Vandor Chewie, by the way. Up north in the fleets, hoping that, again, he does do his normal stuff in there, we're going to have a Negotiator, a Finalizer, and an Executor to deal with. I do have my own Executor on here, but I'm just going to kind of keep it in the back just in case. See if we can snap some more additional banners there. So when all is said and done, this is definitely full clearable. Let's go ahead and hop back into the game. And see if our opponent still has not moved. And we really have got to get moving here because we got less than an hour. So pretty quick here. I'm going to stop talking and just kind of hop in there. I forgot to bump myself up a little bit higher on the fleet shards there. Still working towards getting as many crystals as I possibly can in preparation for the upcoming Dark Harbinger, or whatever it's called, event for the Leviathan. Going to be really, really close to 7 stars. I'm not walking out of that event without 7 stars. I'll just put it that way. It's way the buffs that they put on that fleet, particularly the capital ship, the new isolate ability when you're going up against any light side fleet is just killer. So the fleet right now, all said and done, when it is 7-star, is much, much closer and basically right at the cusp of being the new king of fleets that it was originally advertised to be. All the primary counters were light side. They've basically been entirely shut down. So I'm really looking forward to wreaking some havoc with that guy. Like I said in the thing, kicking some chewing bubblegum. I know it's not a bad word most times, but whatever. And I also put my streams as not safe for kids, but I don't know. I just don't need to curse. I can. I have. But I like to think I'm just as funny without it. Anyway, so let's go ahead and stop my rambling here because we got 55 minutes left, and let's get to work. We're first of all going to start with the south here, and I do want to go ahead and get this Revan team out of the way just because, again, it just always makes me so nervous. So nervous. But it is one of the crucial battles here, so we are going to utilize one of our Datacrons, the crit damage, probably this one. Yeah, I'm going to save this one for something else, probably for the Traya team. So yeah, let's go ahead and run the armor pin and the extra 22% crit damage. Not a lot, but I'll take it. A little bit more offense, and then also the light side 20% protection up, and then 10% turn meter is definitely going to be nice. So, first blood, let's make this happen. Oh, I have a feeling this battle is all about the sequence, and I am not a theory crafter. I don't know everything about it all, but, you know, I'd like to think that I know the game well enough to be able to get by. It's just I hate that I'm really not good at figuring out all the sequences sometimes. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so they're... Oh, no sacrifice. That's nice. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and... is from Echo, because he does extra damage on out-of-turn attacks. Maybe it's all attacks, I'm not sure. Yeah, definitely Lycan feeling a lot chunkier with this team there. Okay, so nobody's down yet. Let's see here. Well, really get her out. But I'd really like it if she was out also. Let's go ahead and see if we can get her out here. Okay, cool. So there's that. Mass cleanse. I'll take it. And now let's see if we can get Talon out before she does anything crazy. Really close. Can we do it now? There we go. Okay, so I think that's about game over here. This might even just get Malik out here. Cross your finger. Good lord. Okay. So that's why so that's why gas is a reliable counter. Just too much ramping up going on there. That's why. I like it. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our CLS team. And hope and pray. I mean, it's going to be nice if we're going to get the stun in here anyway. But I'd really like to get Gideon out with the opening triple shot on Chewie Han. 3PO, whatever. Okay. Cross your fingers, folks. Here we go. Kill him. Oh, that feels so good. Okay, so at this point, it's just a matter of controlling the battlefield. And as an added bonus, there is no Anakin to worry about, so that's definitely helpful. Can we get a stun on Padme? I love it. Yes. Okay, so let's just keep on working here. Let the AoEs do their thing. It's a nice trick. I do love the Gideon trick. Oh, this is awkward. Forgot about the cleanse from R2 over there. But it's just nah. If you don't have a pretty strong Gideon, then you could use him better elsewhere. Also, I don't usually see that one on defense, so that one's a little strange. It would be nice if we could come around to a stun again on Padme, because she's about to do a cleanse. Come on, can we get this done? Can we get a stun on her? Okay, thank you. Alright, so now at this point, let's do some more AoE. Maybe we can start getting some folks down. Don't have to worry about the Anakin, so no shenanigans going to happen there. And then at this point, it's just a matter of being patient, maintaining control, keeping that turn meter train rolling. Can we get R2 out? Yes, we can. Probably get Padme out with the next shot here. Do it? Close. Can we just do it? Getting real close there. There we go. Let's just do it with this. Alright. Yay. And then that'll call it a day. Looking good so far. 65 banners. I'm assuming that our opponent is going to start moving pretty quick here. Or maybe he just won't move at all. I don't know. Alright, so it's going to be just JML and Hermit Yoda for this one here. Should not need any more than that. I really hope we don't. I really hope we don't. I mean, this disables the Omicron, and then JML can get around taunt, and he just blew his AoE, so that's fine. Alright, so the tank thing is kind of annoying. Let's make JML a little bit tankier. And then let's just keep on working on this over here. Deal with his cooldowns a little bit. That's not fun. Okay, so... I forgot when he's stunned, it doesn't pop it off. This is going to be really depressing if we don't get this one. But, okay, so a lot of foresight is now off. Let's pump some turn meter. We don't have any heals, so that's nice. So next time, there we go. This should do it for him. Cool. The foresight is annoying, but should be able to take out Kiadi there. Okay. Let's just keep on going around. Definitely don't need to kill Qui-Gon quite yet, because that'll ramp up. I think it still ramps up the whole team. Or maybe that's the Omicron thing, I don't remember. Don't remember exactly for sure, but don't need to take any chances. It'd be really nice if we could get some of our protection back here. Let's see. 67. Alright. We'll take it. Alright, and then last one here is going to be... I think it's Wampa. Wampa for this one here shouldn't be a big problem at all. And then we'll be able to take a look and verify our secret intel via .gg. And see if he still uses the same stuff on his back wall there. Alright. Get me around to my AoE. Boom. Okay, can we get hit? Alright, cool. We're already getting folks out. Well, we got one out before the revive shenanigans there. Or we could just, you know, keep on powering through like that and not worry about anything. Alright. Definitely not going to be able to land any kind of stuns on me. No shenanigans there. Way too high at tenacity. I'm modded for it. He's got the Omicron. Wampa is just my hero. Alright. Yeah, just keep on running for that. Play it safe. I'm going to come out of this one. Probably not full banners. Maybe. Close to it. Solo squad is definitely a ringer. Helps out a lot. You would just do one more, wouldn't you? Do not mind the extra banners at all from the solo battle. All right. That's okay. One more. All right, full auto. Yeah, let's just keep it rolling. So again, if it holds true, we're gonna have a Mon Mothma, a Night Sister, and a Dash team in the south. And we're gonna deal with the north first, see what we got going on in fleets. Could have just, you know, got her, but whatever. And then we'll probably take care of the south zone last. All right. 68 banneroos. Thank you, please. All right, let's see if he runs the same stuff. Still no movement from our opponent yet. He is running out of time to really get some work done here. All right, yeah, it looks like it. A little bit different. Dash, a Phasma, and a Night Sister team. So no Mon Mothma. And, I mean, this one's not a pushover. We're going to have Iden go up against Mon Mothma. Oh, that's going to be interesting. We will deal with that shortly. We'll figure it out. No Vandor Chew on this one. Kind of an interesting combo with the Skip Lando there and the Bounty Hunters, but we'll deal with it in just a moment. Let's see here. Let's go up north and just deal with what's up there. Hopefully that Phasma team doesn't prove to be a huge issue. But we will take a look at some data here in just a moment. For right now, going up against his GG team is going to be our Jedi Knight Luke and Jedi Knight Revan duo. With Jedi Knight Luke lead, you, and you. And this should be plenty to deal with that. I certainly hope so anyway. Mark down General Grievous as soon as we can, and then basically just lay on into him. Alright, that hurts. Alright, give me the Savior. Savior. There we go. Alright, and then this is when the magic happens. That hurts. Ooh. Stop it. This isn't good. No, not Jolie. Alright, mass stun. Good lord. Alright, get... Oh. Okay, get everybody up. Win it. Gee whiz. All right, mark him down, please. Eek. And I really don't want to trigger any more stuff. Let's see. I thought I selected Yoda there, but that's fine. Here it comes. Oh, that hurts. All right, still got the mark on. Close. Oof. Well, can we get him out with this one? Good lord. Ow, it's so close. Oh, gee. That was a lot more painful than I thought it was going to be. Probably going to lose our Bastila there. Which is fine, because we're going to come out of it, but good lord. Usually, Gas is the most reliable team to go up against these guys, just because you can much better weather those brutal assaults from Grievous every time one of his minions goes down. I don't think that's going to do anything. But I'm glad that we used our Gas team against his Revan team. Just don't want to leave any room for anything bad to happen, because that never occurs. Definitely a lower banner win, but you know what? I will take it. And our opponent still is not moved. Might even just be a no-show, or could just be waiting to see what I do there. I honestly don't know. Okay, so our Treya team is going to go up against these guys here. Sith. It's not a counter that people use incredibly often. But it is according to the data, a few people have, and it's been a landslide victory every time. So I'm just kind of hoping that that holds true. Usual suspects, we are going to use a Datacron for this one. Yeah, this one right here. Take the extra health protection. Mainly the max health, because if for whatever reason, our buddy Raditz there gets his ultimate off, that will hurt quite a bit. Okay, so let's just start getting rolling. We need to get Raditz out as quick as humanly possible. Okay, let's start dealing with some of their cooldowns. That was a good pull. Buff Dispel, I know they're going to get their buffs right back. That's fine. Got a taunt over there. Let's go ahead and isolate him, just so that we can keep on working on Raditz over there. And basically just wait for Nihilus to get up here. Who's got pain on? She's got pain on. Okay. Alright, Nihilus, you're the star of this show, my guy. Do your thing. And Billy Block is good. Alright, this should do it as soon as he comes around again. Then as soon as Raditz is gone, then it's basically a cakewalk after that point. Alright. Come on, Nihilus, this is your day. I am craving more excitement. Alright. Well, I probably should have stopped wasting all my attacks on Raditz, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and work on Iden now. A little bit of Held by Hatred, and then they pretty much all got pain on this. This is really gonna hurt. Okay. Or they could just get a bunch of buffs. I need to look at the actual mechanics of this team at some point. A lot of people use it. I don't really ever have an issue with it because it just throws CLS up against it and it just wrecks house every time. But more knowledge is better. And I don't like leaving things to chance. We might pull out of this one with full health and protection. I would not be upset about that at all. Boom. Alright, and then our Scarab Rebel Pathfinder, that's what it is. I always forget what his name is. I just call him the Rebel Tank. Because, you know, nobody else ever has that name. Alright. Boom. Ah, I missed one banner. That's okay. Alright. Opponent is still not moving. And again, that's okay. It just gives us more chance of winning. I mean, it is possible that he could do a full clear. Like you guys saw, there's not really a whole lot going on in my back wall. But he's going to need to start pretty quick here if he wants a chance. Alright, so let's get out all of the Seppi droids. And start going to town here. Save and Watt for the Eternal Emperor team that we're going to deal with his Treya team in just a little bit here. Okay, and let's get a buff dispel going. Can we get out? Probably not. I was going to say, can we get out Mando before he does anything stupid? Let's just get some target lock going around. Let's heal up our B2 over there. It's going to hurt. No, not too bad. Alright, and this should do it. Okay. Who's next? I need to get him out just because he can do something where he revives, what's his face? The IG unit over there. Okay, now we can take out the IG unit. And we'll probably work on him next, just because he's got all that weird shenanigan stuff that he does. And try to get some of my protection back so that we can maybe get out of this one with a full banner win. Not that it really matters a whole lot. And that should do it. Alright. 2 drop banners. That's okay. And then the last, well, now not the last main battle that we got to deal with here, but we've still got plenty of stuff that we can use in the back. Let's go for our Sith folks. Sith. Let's grab our tank, our turn meter push, and a random other guy. And then our what? Last Datacron applicable to dark side folks. Plenty of crit damage. So they probably don't. Yeah, you know what? Let's do. That's not going to do a whole lot. Unequip. Why am I doing this? Because I don't want that Phasma team to ruin my day. And we're probably going to run maybe a Vader Thrawn up against it. I don't know for absolute certainty. But this one is really just about survival. Let's see here. So let's get... Yeah. Do this. Let's link up Savage and Treya. Nihilus isn't going to be able to do anything against our main man, so not hugely worried about it. Getting him out. I do need to get Savage and Treya out there. Okay, rough dispel. That's okay. Again, this one is all about survival. Let's see here. Start. Probably going to be working on Cyan, so might as well get a head start on it. And kind of getting there. I wish it was going a little bit faster, but still think we're going to get there without too much of an issue. Our Sidious over there, well, was doing okay right up until that point. But our tank is still holding strong, so I'm not too worried about it. Alright, and hopefully this coming round is it. Well, that was unfortunate. 92, almost there. Come around. Let's see here. Push some turn meter. There we go. And that is why I bring Sith Assassin, for those clutch moments. Keep me under stealth. And get me around to the big fireworks. Alright. 3, 2, 1. I don't know what that was, but I apologize to anybody that scared. Alright. Link these two guys up over here, our last real threats on this team. And to start working on our buddy Dooku over there. What a pushover. You can counterattack me all you want, it's just going to make me mad. Okay, and probably just kind of evenly distribute these here, and then let the ultimate do its job. There it is. Okay. Alright, and then let's take a look at fleet. So at this point, 4:25, 35 minutes left. I do not see our opponent full clearing in 35 minutes, so we're probably going to be fine. And there's the Executor, not even at full 5 or 7 stars rather. So let's go ahead and get to work. Executor is going to be countered with my Chimera team, which should be a little bit easier, given that it's not a full 7 star. Let's go ahead and bring in our typical folks here. You know what? I'm going to try it. Everybody keeps on saying use Reaper. I need to read the text and figure out why people are so dedicated to that, but whatever. We'll do this. I know that it's got a heal, I think, and an assist, maybe. We'll see. We will see. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Still have my own Executor in reserve, so I'm not hugely worried about it. Do want to get the Houndstooth to go, because I wanted to do that as the one ability that cannot be dodged of the opening lineup anyway, so that when I bring out my Iden, I feel a lot safer about just doing a bunch of basics. Well, that's an unfortunate dodge. Alright. Let's just keep on doing some more basics here. Oh, that's okay. And is there an assist? Targeting dispel all buffs from them. Increase their cooldowns by 1. Vigilance turn meter. Let's see. Tire Reaper and target ally gain defense up and protection up for 2 turns, and try they recover. Okay, we'll save that one just in case. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's do this over here. Okay. All right, some more. Let's play it safe just in case. Just in case. All right, and give me some buff dispel. Okay, that hurt, but that is okay because we're about to get to our ultimate. Give me a dodge. Thank you very much. That can't be dodged. I hate that one, but that's okay. There we go. Boom. Take out the Razor Crest next. And we are home free. Alright, might as well just keep on going with this one here. I wonder if they're ever going to fix that weird, buggy looking like kind of thing. I don't know. There we go. Where it, like, the camera pans all weird over to the other side. Okay. Opponent has still not moved. Maybe he just saw the Kenobi on the front line of the SLKRF North and is like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. All right, let's do, let's try our Malevolence versus his Negotiator and see if that one works out okay. No, that was not that jingle that you guys are thinking of. No copyright infringement on this channel. That's right, Vex, you don't like that kind of food anyway. I do not. I am out of the... Well, I'm trying. I try to avoid fast food whenever I can. I got into running a few years back. I don't know if I'd call myself cross-country running. But I just run a lot, usually 6 days a week, averaging about 20 miles, and you don't really want to eat a whole lot of fast food when you're living that kind of a lifestyle. Okay, so I got to be careful with this one. Let's get a stun, or not. We could just get a dodge. Let's see here. I know you just want to try and get Anakin out as quick as possible, and I always forget like the actual sequence to do that reliably. Okay, still got Unending Loyalty. This is going to elicit a counterattack, but whatever. Is it going to be Plo? Nope, it's going to be another tank, of course. Let's just start getting some more Buzz Droids out there. There's some more Buzz Droids out there. And... it'd be really, really nice. Well, Anakin still got that thing on him, so let's do an AoE for right now. I don't want to do that because it's going to call another vulture. Yeah, let's get out the spy. And we didn't get it anyway, so let's go ahead and see if... I wish that thing was off there. Let's see if we can get this guy down quite a bit. That was a lot of daisies in there anyway, so that wasn't good. Let's do this. Okay, so that's fine. Could have sworn he was going to use his Unending Loyalty there. Okay, so let's do this. I almost got him out. Oh, that's not good. Oh, survive! Oh, that's not good. Okay. That's why we keep our Executor on defense. Offense. Reserve. Whatever. I don't know. Let's go ahead and... That was embarrassing. Let's go ahead and do that. This is way overkill. Probably should have just run this at the start, but whatever. Select fleet. Give me my typical Executor fleet here. Don't even need all the reinforcements. That was embarrassing, but I mean, hey, it happens sometimes. It all just kind of depends on your sequence, and trying to get Anakin out of Unending Loyalty, and then hopefully you get lucky when you pull out your spy and it drops that taunt thing on him, and then that way you can just kind of mass swarm him down, and there we go. All right, so yeah, let's just do a mass swarm. Alright, and hopefully it's going to come out of stealth. Nope. And there's more Unending Loyalty, whatever. Let's get this guy out, make Anakin mad. I thought it was going to make him mad. I want him to take a turn so that he comes out of unending loyalty faster. There we go. Don't like the buff immunity, but there it goes. Let's see, here we go. And let's go ahead and get this guy out. Okay, this will ability block everybody. Alright, give me a counter. Ask for a counter, please. Anakin, will you please just... Ah! Fine. We'll play it that way. There we go. The breach over there. Give me another breach. Just get me up to my ultimate. Don't like that buff immunity, but don't really care. Can't get around the taunt. Give me a counter. Alright, and then... let's heal up Boba just so that he can do his mass AoE pretty quick here. There we go. Alright. Way overkill, but that's fine. More embarrassing than anything else is to see that on the map, but whatever. And then for this one, we're going to use our finalizer. Wait a minute. Oh, I had it wrong. Oh, I hate finalizer mirror matches. Oh, this isn't good. Probably should have... I should have used the finalizer on the remainder of the negotiator. Oh boy. Let's see. Who do we even still have? Nobody really worth a note. Eek. I mean, yeah, just gonna have to run with it. That was a misplay. But again, our opponent still hasn't moved. Was really kind of hoping for a full clear here. Let's see. Let's stick with this for right now and just kind of hope that we can get some stuff done here. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, I misplayed that. Hopefully we can clear south. Okay, there we go. And I'm pretty sure his echelon... Well, that's nice. Pretty sure his echelon is full 7-star, which is not fun. And there comes the hunted on me as well. That's fine. Let's see here. Let's start controlling the field. Give me some turn meter. Give me a stun. Okay. That's okay. Do some of this. Ouch. Let's see here. Ba-dum-bum. Ooh, this is a toughie. Alright, so let's get an ability block over there. Can we get a stun on him? Of course not. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this one just so that we can keep the stuff going. Alright, and let's just start ramping up Kylo as much as we possibly can. It's gonna hurt. Alright, there goes our echelon. That's okay. Let's see here. Can we get him out? I really want to get him out just in case we got to do a cleanup. Let's see here. Yeah, let's do this. So close. The stun is nice. Taken out with the shuttle. What? Alright, so... we're not out of this yet, but let's just keep on ramping Kylo up. He does ramp up anytime he does damage to an enemy that's target locked. Alright. Let's see. Yeah. Let's just keep people on the field. Alright. Boom. And here comes some more hunted. Of course it'd be on Kylo. Let's see here. They're starting to kind of play my game that I was, which is controlling the field here. So let's get the assist from Kylo. There goes the echelon. And this guy is next. Okay, here comes reinforcement. Probably, yep, there's the Special Forces TIE Fighter. All right. I'm feeling pretty good. Let's see. Can we get him out? There we go. All right. Now I'm feeling a lot better. I do not like these mirror matches. But as long as you play it right and you mainly ramp up Kylo a bunch and control the battlefield, then you should be fine. Good dodge. Yeah, let's go ahead and give it back over here. And that's all she wrote. Awesome. 64 banners. And our opponent is still not moved. I think it's safe to say we won this one. Kind of disappointing. I always like a challenge, but I'll take it. And then let's go with what we were going to do. Dash we're going to take out with our Star Killer team, because they are by far the most threat. I did actually switch up my squads here. So that from here on, Star Killer is going to run with Juhani instead of Old Ben, because I'm right at the cusp of getting Juhani up to Relic. And then probably get her up to Relic 5. Be a really strong team on Teamwork, because she does have the Omicron. Alright, and I don't think anybody counterattacks. And somebody does. Of course it's Han. So there's that. And then can we get a stun? That is how you properly do that. Let's get Dash out of here. Let's get Baushalea out of here. Get Skiff Lando out of here, and whoever that other person was, Greedo, and then Han, old buddy, old pal. All right, way overkill on that team, but I mean, I didn't really have anything else to do with Star Killer anyway. Troopers are gonna go for the Night Sisters, but who am I gonna have left to deal with that Phasma team? I got a Maul team. I got an Iden team. Might try. Ugh. Alright, so this is not a. Well, they got the. Yeah, let's run the troopers on this one. They have the. An R4 old Daka there, which can be really annoying because she ramps up a lot of max health pretty quickly. And then we'll just get through that Phasma team. We've got plenty. If we need to do a couple of shots at it in order to win, that's fine. It'll get us the full clear. Doesn't need to be a perfect victory. It just needs to be a victory. And I think that our opponent took the weekend off anyway, so whatever. Let's see here. Let's get... I know... Get an armor shot on her because we're going to need to work on her. Let's give me some of this. Let's get some stagger going, maybe. Okay, and then... yeah, let's do a master one over here. Give me some turn meter rolling. Let's do a basic for right now. More turn meter, and... Can we get him out? And there's the fear, and it's over. Alright. Get an AoE. And there it is. Alright, so now we just got to deal with that Phasma team. Okay. Don't like the pilot there. What is this, a 15%? No? Evade. It's a crappy stat. Some crit damage and some protection. I guess he was just kind of using whatever crons he had left there. Alright, so... let's do the Vader team first. And just kind of see how we do. And I also should have run Vader first. You know, maybe that Iden team would actually do pretty good. Baby Kylo there is going to be a pain to deal with because he takes reduced damage from percent health effects like that. But the Iden team is another option that we could go with. I mean, we have Vader Thrawn, we have Iden, and we have a Maul team. I think we're going to be fine. Let's go ahead and do this. And let's just see if we get lucky. We'll see if we could just get a lot of dots on baby Kylo over there. And then hopefully just do a yeet with Vader at some point. The ability block is nice. Alright, could really get some movement going here. Alright, that hurts. Alright. Okay, so here's this. Let's do this just so we don't get counterattacked. I forgot he counterattacks. That's what I was trying to avoid. You, and some more dots. And then, let's see. Can we get a stun? Nope. Okay, so this is where it's going to get interesting. We're going to fracture him. I'd like to get to Phasma. Or we could do a taunt, but I'm pretty sure... Okay, so he can get... he does a buff dispel. Yeah, let's just go with that. Here comes some more movement. That hurts. Alright, so... Can we get an ability block on her? Nope. Can we... And everybody's got Foresight on. Thank you, TIE Pilot. You're a pain in the royal butt. Alright, at least got one on her. That hurts. Okay, that's what I was trying to avoid. Nope, back out, back out, back out. Alright, option number 2. Let's try our Iden team out. Don't want the preloaded turn meter on them. And then the Iden team gets protection up whenever an out-of-turn attack happens, and that's basically what the Phasma team is built around. So hopefully it'll give us an advantage. Maybe we'll be able to get somebody out and then get Death Trooper's Mark going there. Let's see if we can get TIE Pilot out of here. Eek. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this for now. No problem. Don't taunt, don't taunt, don't taunt. You taunted. Oh, never got it. Alright. That's okay. Let's just keep it going with all these shenanigans here. The stun is definitely nice. You're welcome to keep on going for Iden. Almost got the TIE Pilot out there. Let's get some healing immunity going on. Let's get some heal going on. And this should do it for the pilot. Should have just run Iden first. And let's see here. Let's get Axeman out next. Gonna have a death mark be able to come up pretty soon here from our Death Trooper. And let's use that on Phasma, just so that we can stop the turn meter train from rolling. Okay. And why did you do that? Alright. Definitely should have run this team first. Note to self. Going forward, please stop underestimating your girl Iden. I cannot recall a time where she's let me down. I really can't. Alright. There we go. Boom. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a full clear. Not the prettiest full clear, but still a full clear. And our opponent did not move at all, so a little disappointing. But I mean, hey, maybe he was busy on the weekend. Maybe he just saw that, you know, this pretty thick defense there, didn't want to fool around with it. I mean, he had plenty on offense. He could have got through it. But I will take the win. It's going to be 750 more crystals. It'll put me up in the, at least the 250 crystal bracket. Hopefully with our third match, whoever we're going to go up against will get the win as well. And that'll be 500 crystals. And I think, let's see, today is the 16th? 16th. 17th is Sunday. 18th is Monday. 19th is Tuesday. 20th is Wednesday. All right, so a third round is going to be on Monday, and that will end on Wednesday. So I think if I'm reading this right, then we'll get the round crystals for that one as well. And if we do win that match, then that'll be 500 crystals plus 2 victories of 750 crystals each. That'll be another 2,000 crystals. That'll put me up to as it stands right now, about 15,000 crystals. And we still have stuff like this going on where we're ramping that up each day. So we're going to be really, really close. I'm already 30 shards into 4-star, so only 35 more for 5-star, then 85, then 100. I did the math earlier, but it's going to be really, really, really close. Really, really close. But like I said, I'm not going to wait another month, especially if I'm that close. I'm going to get 7-star. There's no way around it. All right, folks. As usual, I want to thank you guys very much for joining me, and I sincerely hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. If you are football fans like me, then hopefully you enjoy all the football that we got going on tomorrow. I know that my Empress and myself definitely are. We did bite the bullet and got the Sunday ticket from YouTube. Had to take out a personal loan to make that happen, but I'm a huge Chiefs fan. The Empress is a huge Broncos fan, so that's fun. AFC West shenanigans there. And we live in Florida, so we don't get to watch any of our games. It was a worthwhile buy. We really enjoy football. She likes to play fantasy football, so it's going to be a fun day tomorrow. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Probably going to do some more Starfield gameplay on Monday, maybe. Some more lunch with Vex. I'm getting pretty far in the game. I'm really, really enjoying it. I found the ship builder function of the game, which I knew was there. I just didn't know how fun it was, because you can literally do whatever you want in there. And there's like this simulator where you can play around with it as much as you want. You don't buy the stuff until you're done designing it, and then you buy it, which means that you could be in there for hours and just playing around with it, take screenshots of, look what I built, and blah, blah, blah. I did that with my wife the other day, or the Empress, rather. I'm sorry. I built a... as close as I could to a replica of the Serenity from Firefly. And she just rolled her eyes like, you're such a nerd. I'm like, yes, ma'am. So anyway, once again, repeating myself here, but I love wishing people a happy weekend. You guys have a fantastic weekend. Please make sure and find a reason to smile about something today, and